Hey, I'm glad to see you could make it. This is part 2 of Introduction to Putz, my crossword puzzle development system. My name is Ron Zajac, and if you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, maybe you want to watch installment number 1. Maybe you want to go eat a sandwich. I don't know. That really is your call. But if you're kind of following along with me, let's continue. We've started development on a new puzzle called Volume, and it's a 9x9, really very simple tableau. We had one lookup domain, so we'll make this very, very easy, and let's do it. Now, one thing that's kind of cool about Putz is look at the prompt. Look at that. On my Emacs window, it shows up blue. My prompt actually literally does a pretty good job of prompting you what to do, and it's telling you to do a lookup. It's saying you're all set to do a lookup. So let's do that. In fact, and it's so simple. All you have to do is type LO, and it starts the lookup. All right. Let's review really quick. Here's the puzzle. All right. So it's going to do this. It's going to look up words. It's going to recursively fill this puzzle. And we can actually interact with that lookup. It'll bring. There's a few places here where I do have a GUI work, and a GUI will come up. It's called the lookup monitor, and we can monitor and we can tweak and we can push along the lookup until we get what we're really after. All right, so it's very convenient that way. Also, by the way, I guess I can do a dir lookup. It'll show us our lookup. It shows us all the hot information about this current lookup, including the lookup order. In other words, boy, I could toot my horn about this. I think it is kind of sweet. Over the years of my development of this system, slowly I figured out ways to optimize it. So now it works really fast. It's an effective system, even though it's written in an interpreted language called Tickle. It still runs fast enough to beat the band, to get real work done and make real crossword puzzles. It's kind of astounding. And one of the optimizations I created was it does a really good job of optimizing the order in which the recursive lookups are done. In other words, so it look at 1 across first, 3 down second, 7 across first. Let's look at that for a second. It's really kind of interesting, actually. 1 across, 3 down, 7 across. 1 across, it'll do that one first, and then it does 3 down next, and that's kind of very clever, because look, 1 down is 5 long, 2 down is 9 long. So it picks 3 down because it's only 3 long, and that's very clever because that means that it'll exhaust 3 down quickly. There's relatively few words of length 3 in the lexicon. There's a lot of words of length 9. There's a ton more words of length 5. And so it picks 3 down and then 7 across because it's filled out these 2 squares. So that makes 7 across or 9 across, or kind of would tie for attention actually. But it picks the upper leftmost one, so it picks 7. And it continues its process and does it really, really quickly. So this heuristic algorithm that orders the list is, I think, really effective. It's done a very good job, and it's made this thing really fast. All right, let's do the lookup. You ready? I say lookup. Bingo. Oh, it has to load the lex, and loading the standard lex, that's the big guy. Does a fast glob, and does a scramble, and here it is. This is our baby. Now, and it's already finding solutions. Now, the one problem, though, is that we may not like the words that we see here. For example, bop. Bop, I'm going to skip. I don't like bop. Ext, I'm going to skip. Vow, I like vow. Rye, good. Bore, Neil Bohr, fine. Vomit, people don't like vomit. Let's skip that. Pair, value. Ally. Pap. Puss. Oh, puss. Oh, no one likes puss. I'm going to ditch that one. Pup. I don't like these. I'm going to skip vow, actually. Orb. I'll skip orb. Von. Lit. Deck. ESP. I like that. Packet. I don't like it. Skip packet. Pix is too obscure. That's a scrabbly word. Ped. Ooh, that's kind of ugly. Pause. Pig. There we go. Yeti. Eerie. Drug. Yards, I don't like. Year to date. No. Yow. Hey, I can put a Zippy reference in this. Orig, though, I don't care for. I'm going to skip that. Prig. Well, I like Prig, but we'll keep it. We'll keep it. Spa, aid, smidgens. Oh, I like that. Ego trip, cool. Ute, I don't care for. 8. Oye, slow. Good. Linz. Oh my God, it's a town, right? Let's blow that one off. Benz, good. Aloe, Benz. ABC, cos. Cosine. Or Cosby, I guess. I'm going to skip it. Ads. ABA, American Bar, I don't want to do that one. Abs, good. SAS, I don't like. Cis, good. Lay, ale. Amir, I don't care for. Swar, good. Incliners, I'm going to skip. Filibags, I'm going to blow that one away. Unclipped, I'm going to skip. Millipeds, I'm going to blow away. Excuse me. Declining, good. Sept, I don't like it. Cent, good. Octo, I'm going to skip that. Gallivant, excellent. Saga, oleo, age. Gam. Normally we say gams. We don't talk about an individual gam. I don't like it. Oh, we have a gam of whales, right? We're going to keep that one. Mao, via. Okay, good. Great. We've got a lineup now. Notice how I've pushed the lookup along till I have a bunch of words that appeal to me, that are relatively appealing to me for cluing, for creating clues for the words, all right? And right now we're just running along. Now, if I were making a real puzzle, I would do more than this. I would do a lot more exploration than I'm doing now. All I want to do now is, get one solution that is reasonably usable, so we can get on with our introduction of the system. I'm going to do a stop. And by the way, some of the words I clicked on I clicked on the red. Remember, there's a red, yellow, and green button. If you click on the red button, that means you have an opportunity to actually strip those words out of the Lex so they'll never have to see them again. And I picked millipeds, which I don't like, filibags, which I don't like, and pus, which newspapers don't want to see words like pus in their crossword puzzles. So I click on words you don't want to trash. Well, I want to trash all these, so I won't click on them. And so I click on exit, and it removes any solutions that had any of those 3 words in that solution. So I'm left with 2,680 solutions. Now it's time to pick one we like and put it in the puzzle. And I'm not going to do that now because we've gone over 8 minutes now, and it's time to move on to installment number 3. So I'm going to close off this installment, and I hope to see you around the bend. And until then, take care and consider using Putz.